Hope everyone's having a lovely day today. If you weren't with me last time, I kind of died. And I didn't have a spawn point because I crashed the rover and broke it. So I respawned over there. And now I'm trying to get back. I got my thrusters repaired because I've got a mod that breaks them. So I've repaired them and now I'm trying to fly back. Oh, another... Maybe that's it over there. Look, there's something over there. But I still don't have magnesium, so I don't have any guns. Still quite a far out. But I'm still keeping an eye out, seeing if there's any ice or magnesium. Magnesium on Pertam, I believe, is like a salt plain. Like a flat area of land. As far as I'm aware. And water, it's like a little oasis. You know, marked by dark. Actually, could that be magnesium? I mean, the texture's a little bit different. We're still too far away from the base. I think that might be the magnesium. It's just the texture looks a little different than everything else, so let's slow down and just... We'll just drive around, see if we pick anything up. Got maximum range, so if there is magnesium here... With magnesium I can then make guns. Doesn't look like I'm finding anything. Now that doesn't mean there isn't any, it just means that I might not be detecting it. Actually, there is one mod I thought of adding, so let's just... It just occurred to me, so let's... One of the mods I've included on this save is Deeper Ores mod. But one thing I didn't add was a ore detector, so high range ore detector. We'll add that as well. Oh, I didn't even put the handbrake on. Okay, so with that mod on, let's see what sort of range we get. Well, that's a little too much, so let's just say 100. I think 100 is reasonable for small grid. Still not detecting anything, so... But it's not bad land, this, to be honest. Anyway, let's get a run up. Wait, we need to go that way. Get a run up. Turn them on. Let's go flat. Handbrake on. Now because Pertam has a low atmosphere, I can't actually go that high. So if we come across any hills, I have to basically try to dodge. I don't know why I'm drifting. We've already travelled, what, that says 20, so we've already travelled that far at least. Got 35 to go. Increase some speed here. Now we've only got thrusters pointing down, that's why I'm constantly moving. Because to control left, right, up, down and everything, well down is just pressing C, but every other direction, I have to tilt the craft and then accelerate, you know, with spacebar. So when we get a decent rover, I mean driving on these planes, I mean they're quite fun, because you got all the little jumps. Not seeing any oars on them though. I'm just drifting a little bit to the right, so to correct that. So Wingless 2 is where I died. I went to visit a salvage wreck and got shot. So we could go back there. I mean, a part of me is thinking of going back there, get the get the um, the flying ship. Don't think I actually put any... No, I didn't put any landing gear on it, so it won't attach to this. I think I'll just go back to base for now. Offload the survival kit because it comes with three medical components, and those can get transferred to a large grid. Speed up a bit more. Again. Yeah. I'm not seeing any dark patches, so I'm not seeing any ice yet. That's excellent. I'm 13 kilometers away from the base. Let's just get rid of these pings. Just double clicking them. Come on, speed up a little bit. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed I'm not seeing any ice. I mean, ice is fairly difficult to find. It's possible it might be over that, the other direction. At the moment, we've got O2, well, there's a little bit of ice on board this. So we should be fine for oxygen and hydrogen. I don't actually have a jetpack. I've got a mod that stops jetpacks. So we don't really need hydrogen, it's just that just if I get stuck in the hole I get like a 2-second burst. I'm also thinking about base location. I mean, a part of me likes the idea of there. I'm not entirely sure what sort of setup I want this time. I do have AI on. Reapers that will come down and attack after a bit. But my first thought was to hide underground. Here we are. Let's slow down because no doubt I'll why am I pressing space? There you go. Still need to slow down a bit. If I tried to land over there, I'll probably I'm just using internal dampeners just to slow me down. Let's go down. Go down. Oh. There we are. So much better when you got wheels. Yeah, if I try landing over there, I'll probably land on the slant and roll down or something. Flip myself again. Oh, there's silicon over there. I'm amazed that worked, to be honest. The amount of times I've crashed doing that. Now, normally I don't have a rover. I don't use the mod that gives me a rover. Nickel, cobalt. Iron. Excellent. Back. At least now I've got a survival kit, so... Now that will need to go taller, so... But without a jetpack... excuse me. Might be a challenge. Nothing wrong with the base location being up here. I don't think. Battery is... It's got enough power at the moment. What's wrong with you? Oh, ore detector. We got nothing. I just put these on just so that I can actually get back up if I fall off. Right then. Now this was a very basic idea of mine, just to get these two built. But first, survival kit. Let's get that in. Let's place you. I don't know which way around you're meant to be. My first thought is just to sit here. We can go there. I mean, it's not connected to anything. It will need an O2 generator so I can... Let's I don't think we need these anymore. Nothing in there. Oh, just broke the wheel. Just need 5 more seals. Excellent. So now we're able to respawn back here. So let's just name it, a survival kit, full name. Okay. We've got another one of those coming down. Without the survival kit, I don't actually need that anymore. Yeah.
Inventory full.
We'll just take it out of here. Get rid of the antenna, just because that is broadcasting our location. Oh, how's the battery look on this? Because I'm not seeing a light on it. We are good for 7 hours. That will need recharging. Just a bit of fun there. Excellent. Yes. Area plates. I had lights on. Yeah, I didn't think I gave enough room for it. Doesn't really matter yet. Let's just get this going. Well, that was a quick storm. Right, so you are 2 or 4, so it's getting some battery in it. You've still got some bottles, so let's just grab those. Might as well do the ice as well. Oh yeah, I do have I did put an O2 gen in. Now it's not piped up to this yet. I mean, obviously I can remove that and move it. Replacing the basic refinery and the under there is the basic assembler. We need to get these done because these are better versions. They're faster than those. The other thing we'll need to do is get extra battery energy. Just trying to think how to do that because one method is just to use a projector, go up and then just use that. Mm. We don't have a jetpack because most people just fly up there and do it with a jetpack. I mean, one method I thought of doing is using a projector, taking an blueprint of this and then making it go higher. The blueprint shows all of these wind turbines even taller. But another thing I've thought of is they've added these new twin blades, and I've never actually used one of these before. I thought maybe like extend out in both directions and put them either side. I mean, it'll have to be like out this one. And same on this side. One, two. Well, that'll have to go, but one more block. Mm, there we are. Oh, I need to go up one. And I need interior. Oh, I do have one on me. Now that I don't think is going to be tall enough. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see what sort of power this generates. I'm not expecting that it's going to do that much, to be honest, because it's quite low to the ground. Yeah, cargo container because we've got no real room. Sort of making. Winley, we've got good power, not good, so it'll have to go, not optimal, so it'll have to go a little higher. Optimal output is 400. Current output is 200, so we could get another 200 if we raise it up a bit more. Oops. Getting about these buttons. Yeah, it won't actually put that into there. What am I doing? Why? Okay, let's go cargo. Get a small one. We need interior plates. Let's see if we got one. Nope. We currently have no room. Pretty sure we are full. Yeah, you see 186 to 200, 2000. Excellent. There we go, we've got extra storage capacity now. So now I can dump everything in my pockets. You need to go taller, so need to get some more steel on me. And as before, we have to go away because this is the grid is actually bigger than it looks. And if we were inside the box, it won't actually, let's see, two more. Need... two. Yeah, I don't think get on there. There you go. And yeah, there you go, just outside of the box. Now placing this
Energy
taller
low.
is going to interfere because I've still got those blocks there that might be blocking it from being optimal. Let's just confirm that. Wind. Good, yeah. It's because those blocks there are in the thing. And there's no way I haven't given myself any way to get up there. Let's just do it. Like last time, we're going to rotor. We'll put a full head and we're going to rotor lock it. And we're just going to shove a battery on. Now I could use that, it's got a battery, but I just don't want to be honest. I mean I haven't hardly ever used this one to be honest. So let's just shift you on. Right, so I don't know what types we need. Let's just go 1, 2. Up. Obviously, we're going to need forward thrust as well. Yeah, that should do it. Right, let's get the battery on.
Energy low.
So before we make them, let's just turn them all off. Because if I create that, it's going to instantly thrust out and break the block. So we still need a gyro on this. Now all I'm making this for is so that I can fly. Yeah, so I can do some base work. I'll probably need to put some lights on as well. haven't even done left and right thrust yet. That might be important. Right click.
Energy critical.
Let's just... I don't know how much side thrust we'll need. We'll just put one on for now, and if we start drifting too much, right click, add them to the build planner, and then we need a gyro as well. Stop it there. I might actually, I'm going to move these. Because one of the things this will have to do is it will have to weld and grind. Let's put, so like we've got building welders and grinders. Now first thing I need will be a grinder. Just so that I can remove those blocks. Now obviously this won't be piped up. I mean we could pipe it up. It'll be a bit of a mess. Now let's do... No, let's do an armored curve. Oh, you can't do armored curve on... Okay. Let's do... Can we use these on the small grid? Nope. Okay, I guess we'll just use a standard one. Need interior plates. I don't know how much ore I've got left, so... There you go. And then anything can attach to that then. Oh, excuse me. I think we'll hold off on that, to be honest, because I don't like the look of it. Let's just put these on. I'd love to know why I've got the X-Men theme in my head. Right, let's now that should... Oh, I've still got the gyro to do. There you go, now that Should fly. Don't. Oh, I didn't do the other side. Come on. There you go. One of the nice little challenges without having a jetpack is finding how to get up on things. One of the things I like about these new thrusters, I know I've only used them once, but they give you a nice, yeah, they can be quite low so you can jump on them. Come on. There you go. That should all now work. Grinder. Hopefully this isn't too heavy, this grinder. We'll find out in a moment. If it falls over, it falls over. But all of this is just so I can remove those blocks there, where your cursor is, so I can free up the area around that, because at the moment that isn't generating enough power because of those blocks are in the way. So let's hold this up. Excellent. Let's group them up with shift. Thrusters. I do that just because it's annoying seeing them all. No, don't want you there. I want you on the second bar. Toggle on and off. Block tools, I want the grind on the first one. And the battery. Utit. I'll shove you on the third and put you on recharge. Okay, so thrusters. There you go, turn them on. Get out. Gyro is a little slow, but that should be fine. I don't know why it's showing these blocks around me. That's something new, I guess. Ooh. There you go, and 1, 2, there you go. Excellent. Why is it showing that block around? I must have hit a button somewhere. Okay. And then just turn off all the fuss. And that was that, basically. Now, what that will do is it will help us get over to there so I can get the other ship back. Obviously, I'll have to put a landing gear on here first so I can attach it to the other ship. And then the other ship has better thrusters, so I can just jump in that and fly this one back. Excuse me. But yeah, that is, if you ever wanted to know how to build a ship, that is probably the simplest design you could possibly get. One gyro, a cockpit, a battery, and it's a nice disposable ship basically. Now with the cockpit having those little, I'm not sure if you noticed, but there's some little connector ports. Just there, those yellow things. You can actually attach guns to that. To those. I mean, the Gatling. Oh, they've done a new version of the Gatling gun as well. But yeah, you can basically attach those to the front and use it as a fighter if you really wanted to. I mean, I'll probably do that, to be honest, because that grid over there had a gun on it. So I can put a camera at the front of here as a sight, put a Gatling gun on this, get some ammo because I'm not sure what the Gatling gun uses. But I might be able to break that down to get the magnesium out and then make a Gatling gun round. So I can then shoot that gun out. Anyway, let's check that wind turbine, see if it's got the optimal. Nope, we still got good. So either it's still too close to the base, to the existing wind turbines, or it needs to go higher because these are optimal. So I think maybe that still has to go up, even though it's roughly the same as those. Maybe it's got a bigger radius around it. I don't know, but we should have enough power at least. The battery should be charging. Recharge in 2 hours, so excellent. Because at the moment, all we've got are these, the survival kit and the basics. But when I start building these, we're going to use a heck of a lot more power. Right. Let's get a programmable block on board. Oh, they got the new one, but we'll just grab the old one. And we'll just shove it here. Because I've got scripts enabled, so at the moment we don't know how many ingots or ore we have. So we'll just shove this on. Go into it, edit, browse scripts, inventory manager, and we'll copy to editor. Now I always forget the thing we need, so let's just scroll down until we find. Now this script, it's got so much stuff on. You can clean up your assembly, you can react to handling, there's all sorts of stuff here, but we need LCD panels, we need IIM inventory, so let's just copy that, then Control C to copy it, and click OK. Now it's running. Now we need an LCD, let's just use just get a basic one, and we'll shove it there and there. Right click. Get both of them going. Now these are just temporary locations, but we'll press K, get off it. Press K so we can get in. And then I believe you have to put it like here, so Control V to copy. V to copy. And then it basically tells you this information, so we've put IIM inventory on. And then it says something else. I don't think it actually says. This screen supports partial items or echo or ingot. Okay, so I think, well, I'm pretty sure you go into here and you type just ingot. I think that's all you need to do. There you go, and it tells you all the ingots in there. So let's go to here and say ore. Right. Now, like I said, this is a very complicated bit of kit. You know, the script. So I don't really know that much about it. All I know is basically that. So right now we have 565 iron ingots. We've got 880 nickel, 1.9k silicon, and 670 gravel. And we've got 364 cobalt. So we definitely need more iron. Now we could go over there and we could mine it by hand. Or we could just say screw it. We'll probably lose this in the hole, but we'll do that. I would get a drill. Yeah, I don't think this will have enough for us to actually get out after we drill the hole in. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure the battery's not going to last that long. But we'll replace that with the drill. We'll turn on the thrusters. And we do have respawn pod. Let's turn on the iron. Oh, there's iron closer. I swear there's iron closer. Never mind, we'll go over here. Now this is why I wanted better lights. I can hardly see anything. Do I actually have my headlights on? Now we did run down for a bit. Ooh, oh. Right. Yeah, there's a hole there. Excellent. Oh, down. Right, let's right click. Just oh. Yeah, we got no reverse thrust. I mean, I'm falling into the hole just because I've slanted down a little bit. I would never recommend doing this, to be honest. This is one way to get your ships blown up, destroyed. Waiting for smoke to clear. There we are, we're in. Now, how much did I collect? Not a lot. There we go, we've lost all thrust. Not enough thrust down. That is the problem now. One thing I didn't even consider when I started is right now that won't fly and I've just come over here from the base. Excuse me. One of the problems with public transport, and the base is 1.3 kilometers that way, so yeah. That's a long hike back. Also, without a jetpack, I don't think I can even... Yeah. So we could just throw the ore down. But let's see if what I have on me is enough to get it flying again, because what I carry isn't necessarily... Oh, I don't think it's got the thrust it needs. Maybe? No? No, not enough. Let's just throw this one away. Hopefully it will stay there. And let's take another one out and see if that's enough. Yeah, that's enough, I think. Yeah, that's enough to get me out. But we know that these thrusters, this is the second time I've used these thrusters, and it's the second time they haven't had enough power to, like, enough thrust. So either it's the thruster's fault, or it's the planet's fault. Like, the gravity is too much for these. We'll check the output. Oh, I need some water. I mean, I'm pretty sure it won't even let me get over this bit. I've got my finger on spacebar and it's not going up. So let's just go around it instead. Now, bear in mind, I didn't make this to actually mine. See, we're going down. One of those little quirks with space engineers. Well, I say quirk, it's possible that... It's just the fact that we're not... Come on. That was quite high up already. And because it's got a low atmosphere, it's possible that it just won't, doesn't have to thrust. There we go. This will have to do. Alright, put a GPS on it. Let's just run back. It didn't help that I had a pocket full of stuff as it was. Like, my helmet's still down. The next task is to actually build a proper miner. Right now, getting iron is I'm gonna definitely need iron if I'm gonna build that refinery, because that's over 1,000 steel plates. Is that everything out of me? Let's... Oh, I've got beer on me. Okay, I'll drink that. Maybe that'll get the water up. Okay, and let's have a little lie down, get the sleep up. And... emergency ration. I should get the food up. Right then. Empty queue. Hope everyone's having a great day today. It is currently 1 o'clock in the morning for me. So I'm really going to be in a good mood when I go to work later. One of the problems with being an insomniac. You actually go through all of that iron already? Boring. It's necessary and we're almost done, so we'll just keep going. I keep forgetting I've got a large grid rover. I've just hidden it, so I keep forgetting I've got it. I didn't even see it when I was coming in, so maybe it's deleted. Excellent. So you're done, and memory serves, the rover should be over here. Right, or is it over here? I've not. Oh, there you are. A little bit of light there. Keep forgetting about it. I made it to detect. Should be over here. There you are. Let's actually bring it back. I mean, you can see I haven't even finished constructing it. I needed to find ore. Oh, let's put the helmet back on. Yeah, and I flipped it, which is why there's that stuff broken. There was a cargo container on it. Handbrake off. I need to put some extra wheels on, I think. I mean, to be honest, we could go over there with it. I mean, 4.19. Let's just go over there anyway. I mean, this needs to do something. It has to count for something, so let's just go over there. Right, do you have an ore detector still on this? Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Don't flip. Right, what does this have? Did I put a gyro on it? No gyro. I've got an ore detector, so let's just put it as 500 on it. We need to... Well, I need to at least see where the gold is, so we'll just leave it as 500 and then just drive over. Get a rough idea if there's any gold in the area. This mod, though, yeah, the mod before the ore detector, it looks a little overpowered. I mean, the ore detector is 500 at the moment, and we're not even halfway. So yeah, that's a little overpowered in my book. We'll just go nice and slow, just in case there's a cliff. Keeping an eye on all the yellow markers. See if any of them comes up as gold or silver. Or magnesium. Oh, there's magnesium right there. I thought magnesium only spawned... only... on the salt plains. Just keep going then. Well, they're saying the magnesium is right here, so let's... MG... Nickel, iron... Now last time I played, I've got a mod about a salvage mod. And it's the first time I've ever played with it, so I flew around with the ship. and a couple of them shot at me, and even this one over here shot at me. But this one was a high caliber gun, like an artillery piece. And I honestly thought that, oh, silver. I honestly thought that they only shot at grids. So I started running up to it and it shot me. And, you know, so without a respawn pod, it was a bit of a challenge having to come back. Right, excellent. We found ourselves some silver. AG for silver. Where's the marker? Where am I going? I've forgotten where I'm going. Oh, there you are. 1 kilometer away. Oh, I think I've just beached myself. Okay, we're on foot now. I saw it a mile away. I knew. There's top tip for you. If you build yourself a rover, make sure you actually weld up the pieces. Because they don't hold up to anything. Oh, well, less than a kilometer away from the ship, so at least we can get back. Actually, I should put a marker there. Yeah, storm. Oh well, that's a shame. With this storm, I don't know where the actual grid is, the one with the gun. So it's possible I'm just running into the gun again. So let's just try to keep something between me and that marker. Actually, I actually do have a weapon on me this time. But again, with the storm, I can't see anything, so... I'm nervous that I'm just going to run into the grid with the gun. I'm pretty sure it's over that way somewhere. Because I parked down and then went round the corner to look at it. There we are, and I'm pretty sure it's over this way. Unless it despawned, but I don't see how it could have. 8-6. Where? Over there then. I left my health fell at fire. Yeah, I can't actually see anything. And it's not just because I'm blind. Yeah, I think this is where I died, right here. I poked my head out. So, let's see about this gun. I have an S10 pistol. S10 pistol. Yeah, I can't see it. I can't actually see a gun on it. Oh, there you are. You're down there. Bloody hell. I'm not used to things shooting, so that, yeah, that made me jump there. I'll hit it. Oops. Stop looking at me. Oh, that was cheeky. That was cheeky. There's no way it should have been able to fire that quick. And that is why I don't do combat on Space Engineers. I mean, a large caliber gun and it was able to pinpoint me in a second and fire 2 shots. There's no way in hell I could have killed that. Not with a hand pistol. Right, so let's just get back to what I was doing here then. Because without a proper gun, there's no way that I'm ever going to defeat that. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I actually put a shield mod on. That is one way to cheese it, to put like a shield mod. There were 2 that I'm aware of. There's one which gives you a bubble shield, and there's one that gives you like armor plate, armor integrity. Yeah, like strengthens your the damage to your blocks. That second one is probably what I'd choose if I was choose one of them. Because although I hate losing things I've built, the bubble shield just seems a little overpowered. I think increasing the damage per block, you know, the damage resistant. Right now, light armor weighs less, but it damages so quickly. There you go, so let's get this back, hopefully. But we'll just see. Yeah, we'll keep playing around. Because I've never been one to... Oh, I'm going a little too fast. I've never been one to fight in Space Engineers. I prefer to build and dig. But I think this mod with those salvage things, I think is a good idea. It gives me a bit of a challenge. It's not just a matter of running up to the grids and just grinding them all down. I have to actually work at it a little bit first. Alright, I've got 21% battery on that thing. Yeah, it gives you a little bit of a challenge before you actually get the resources of it. And like I said, I can turn that into a weapon. Yeah, I can put a couple of guns on. Now I found that magnesium, I can do that. I just need to give it some thought, because right now this needs more thrusters. Yeah, it needs lots. I mean, reverse thrust for one, forward thrust, but there's only one battery. So if I add more thrusters, then it's going to need more battery power. So I don't think this is going to be suitable to be a miner, even if it's just I've detected another wreck. Where's this new wreck? Why am I holding you? Body location 3 kilometers that way. Alright, let's get rid of wingless 3. Don't need you anymore. Right. And hopefully that was enough iron so I can start building you. Now, as I said, this is just a temporary base. I mean, to be honest, I could already start building something better, but we'll just get what we need for now and then move everything over when I decide. Because what I've decided to do is I'm going to go into creative and I'm going to I'm going to design myself a base in creative mode, and then I'm going to come back to this and blueprint it and project it. Because a part of me likes the idea of having an underground base. Yeah, but slightly automate it. I know that, yeah, one of the thoughts I had is one of the new updates, the automation updates. Right, let's just have a look. Not you. Armored cockpit, consumables. Grid automation. It gave us these new blocks. AI recorder, basic, flight, defensive and combat. Now the defensive one is what when I was reading it said this can detect and target lock enemies grids up to 2,500 meters. Additionally, it can be set up to flee. And I thought to myself, well, that sounds good, but is it only on drones? For instance, if I had a base and I put one of these on the base, would it then... Would it... For instance, right now, I've got these wind turbines up, right? And probably a solar array in time. Now, if I had one of these on the grid, And maybe one of the other things, I think you have to have like 2 things, maybe? I'm not sure. But if I had one of those on the base, let's just build it and find out. Forget what it asked for. Yeah, it was that. That's good, that's done. My thought is if an enemy came, like a reaver came, and this detected it coming, could it then trigger an event? So if I had my power system up on like pistons or hinges or something, not wind turbines, I don't think they work on hinges, but like if I had solar array, if that detected an enemy coming, could it trigger an event to then hide my solar array? That was my thought. Or if I had ships on the surface, like on pistons, could it then take them underground and lock them behind a barrier? Oh yeah. Thought I had. I've got 3k, or it's saying I've got 3k. Are you full? No, you're just not taking it from the... okay. What am I doing? Oh, I've got no water. And trust me not to have anything on me. Oh dear. Ration.
Health low.
Yes, my health is low. Oh, what am I doing?
Health critical.
Yeah, I'm just gonna die. I didn't even bother checking. So, what is... am I really having what I think I'm having? Assembler. A basic assembler. No, I think I know what's happened. It's put it in this assembler, not the basic assembler. So I need 5 detector components. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because that one isn't piped up yet. So because that's a better version, it's gonna use that instead of the basic. So I need to connect that up if I'm ever gonna use it. 1 motor and 10. 1 motor and... I swear it was... that was missing. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Looks like the sun's coming up. Contain computers. There you go, so let's see, well, let's see what's in here. Okay. So, defensive block, right? Now it says combat. That AI behavior, status disabled. Searching for enemies. Defend against enemies with subsystem. Free trigger. This the first slot triggers when an enemy is detected. The second slot triggers when an enemy is no longer detected. Okay, so this. Now I'm just going to put a light on. I don't think this will work, but let's just put a light on. Turn the light off and then just change it to red. Radius high. So, defensive block. If an enemy is detected, turn you on, and if it's not detected, turn you off. Right? Like I said, I don't think this will work, but let's just see. And how do I do this? Can I then say I want my gyro to be a bad guy? Transfer. Control seat maybe? I don't know how to make a bad guy. I'm going to do I'm going to cheat just to see if this works. Let's go into creative mode, invulnerable, untargetable, and use all terminals. Space pirates, yes. So you're turned on, right? You've detected a bad guy. Target lock small grids 86666. So it's detected a bad guy, that, and has turned red. So it works. The idea works then. Because if I then change you to me, that should turn off. Excellent. So let's, yeah, before I mess around with anything. Well, that's brilliant, because now, because I wasn't sure if this block would work, because it's a defensive AI block, so it's built for drones. But my thought was, if I put down an event controller, and tell the event controller, right, if you detect an enemy, do something. Like if I had weapons underground, or if I had vehicles on pistons, like if I dug underground, had a little chamber, and had pistons that I connect my ships to, and had gates on the surface. You know, like if I put a gate... Oh, I'm just playing now. Okay, so let's say do I actually have a rover? I don't think I've saved any rovers, but I think I think I'm subscribed to one, maybe. I've probably gone past one. Yeah, I very rarely have rovers. But I thought I had subscribed to some dirt races. Oh well, never mind, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's the general idea I had. Yeah, and if there's a defensive block, I can say, hey, if there's enemy coming, close this door. So if my base is like down here, I've got like refineries or something, and because I can run up this, no problem. You know, and I can have ships. I mean, this is wide enough that I can have ships that can fly in and out as well. And because it doesn't look like there's going to be any friction problems when this closes, it looks like from the surface that is all you'll see. But like underground, you'll have all the things you need. And I just like playing with creators sometimes. Yeah, so forgive me, but piston. There's a 2 by thing, so there's a mod that gives me a second gate, a middle gate. That will give me a 3. Because right now this, if I put a connector on, it will poke out at an odd angle. I mean, obviously, I'll have to put like an event control or something to say if the door's open. I don't think the event controller works like that. I'll have to look at it. If I start opening it, I think it's classed as open, even though it's running the animation. But the idea is that if the gates are open, like when they fully open, then that comes up, and then I can attach a ship to it. I mean, obviously, you you can then like build off this thing. I mean, it doesn't look that good, but you can. I mean, obviously that won't fit through now, but you can, like, do that. And if I replace, like, these with hangers, I mean, this will probably be the easiest way of doing it. It's just a matter of doing that. And then shoveling that over. Oh, I get it. You're not long enough. You go there. And then if the piston, I mean, we need to go up, say 4. So if we, excuse me, maximum distance, I think 4 would do it. It won't actually fit through, will it? Yeah, it's that, excuse me, it's putting a friction there. I think we can brute force it though with increasing the, I don't know which one it needs. Well, again, it doesn't really matter too much because I can just put these on. Alright, it is the height. It's just, needs to go a little higher. 0.5, let's try that. There you go, it's close enough. So yeah, imagine like this a little longer so I can get that in the middle. Oops. And then basically this goes down. You know, I attach a ship to it, and then if the defense block detects an enemy, this then goes down. Sorry. Taking it under, and then... Right, what am I doing? And then these close on top. So the ship is then hidden underground. I mean, obviously it will have to be double piston. How? Seriously, I I did you, and it wouldn't work. And I tried to place you there. What am I doing now? Hanger. So you'll have to imagine all of this is on event controllers, so it does it on its own. But then that goes up. See, that's probably the closest I can get it to work. So it looks like it's on the surface here. And then you fly your ship, you connect it to it. And then if an threat is detected, let's just see if I can get it to work like I want it to. Oh, no, I only want one event controller. Let's say 2 event controllers and a timer. Right. So if defense defender gets enemies, bigger than ever. Okay, so let's say event controller 1 is say piston. Event is I think it's door opened, right? If the door is open and we say basically all of these, like let's say door opened. So it's got all of these to say if these are opened, right? Then select action. If the door is opened, piston extend, and then if door is closed, right? How it works? I don't think this will work, but but it's closed, and now the piston's going down. So that aspect of it works. that piston head, put it in the connector, and we'll just do it again. Feels weird not having color coding. Okay, so we'll just do you. You. Right, that's it. So if the door state is open, then piston goes up. Excellent, it actually works. Then that goes up. And same with this ramp, if an enemy's detected, the ramp then should close. So yeah, I'm gonna mess around with this further. You know, on my own, I'm not gonna mess with you know. And then, get a little base together, and then when I go back into the solar save, I'll put in the blueprint and start building the base. Oh, oh, excuse me. Nice little yawn there. Anyway, hope you'll join me next time, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.